Hello there, Mr. Andil and Miss Griza. I think ito yung dala yung bago eh. Mr. Andil Mokate Litawen. Wala yata. Alright, so good morning, Mr. Andil. Could you please introduce yourself? So you can turn on your mic and camera para mas mabilis and then mas formal.
Nasa chat box, sir.
Yeah, sabi niya nga morning, sir, pero it would be better kapag naka-on yung mic sa camera para sana mas formal or mas at least kita natin yung mukha, diba? I'm not sure kung hindi working yung camera niya. Let's mute the audio. Well, anyway, so hello to you, Mr. Andil. So I hope that you can introduce yourself sooner. Sino pa? May free Rondina, I think tapos. Anyway, so ito rin, yeah, nawala. Nabawasan. Kanina 90 na tayo. I think umalis yung bagong sali. Well, anyway, so let's start. So are you guys ready for our module 1? Bale, sobrang dali. Lahat naman sobrang dali. Wala nang mahirap dito sa subject na to. So are you guys there already? Baka yung iba nasa CR pa. I just would like to confirm para makapag-start na tayo right away. You can just click the thumbs up icon or type in our chat box, or you can say yes using your mic.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good. So I hope the other who didn't thumbs up are also ready. So 4, 5. All right. Anyway, so I hope ready na rin kayo. Yes, Mr. Michael, question?
None, sir.
Okay. So pag okay, gamitin yung thumbs up. Pag ganito kasi question, ibig sabihin niya nag-raise kayo ng hand. All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so can you guys see my screen now? Hello? Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good. So let's start. So our subject on this one is mathematics in the modern world, or the Math 100. So I'll be your instructor for this subject. So my name is Daniel Paul Saavedra. Okay, or you can just call me Sir Paul or Sir Daniel. All right, so what is the description of this one? So this subject provides glimpses into the nature of mathematics and how it is used to understand our world. Okay. Second one is explore those facets of mathematics that will strengthen your quantitative understanding of our environs. Okay. So actually, this one is like more on critical thinking or logical thinking or common phenomena. Okay. Like wala kayong gagamitin ng mga complicated formulas dito. This one is like more on common sense, parang ganun. Okay. So for our midterms, we have the nature of mathematics, speaking mathematically, and then problem solving. Okay, so tatlo lang yung topic natin, pero below that, we have sub categories or subtopics. Okay, so under nature of mathematics, we have patterns in numbers in nature and the world population. Okay, so as you can see right here, patterns in numbers in nature. So connected siya sa nature. Kung ano yung nakikita niyo sa paligid niyo, lahat yan may pattern. Okay? And then second is yung world population. So kailangan nyo rin to kasi ito yung common na nangyayari lagi sa atin, sa paligid natin. Every second, every minute, thousands or even millions ng pinapanganak. Okay? Hindi naman siguro million, exaggeration. Siguro thousands. Okay? Every second, thousands of PB pinapanganak. Okay, may pattern din yon kung gaano kadami or gaano kabilis dumami ang tao dito sa mundo natin. Okay, second one is the Fibonacci sequence. So, isa sa mga pinakasimpleng pattern na na-figure out ni Mr. Fibonacci. And then third one is mathematics for our world, like gathering data, and then prediction in some phenomena. Okay, so as you can see, for our very first topic, nature mathematics is like more on logical thinking or critical thinking. So ito, sobrang dali lang na ito. Lahat kayo mapaperfect yung mga question dito or yung mga quizzes. Okay? For the second one is speaking mathematically. Like for example, variables x. So how do you express this equation using a variables? How do you express this range of numbers using a variable, and so on and so forth. Okay? And then second one is language of sets. So marami tayong klase ng language of sets. We will discuss this one soon. And then for the third one is language of relations and functions. Okay? Like ano bang comparison with this set from this set? Okay, what is the relation, and then is it a function? Okay, and so on and so forth. And then for the last topic of our midterm is inductive and deductive reasoning, and then problem solving with patterns, and then problem solving strategies. So, titignan natin no kung isasama ko tong inductive and deductive reasoning kasi last sem, itong first half lang pala, first half, hindi ko na isali kasi kinulang kami sa oras. Though, meron kami ibang napahapyawan dito. So, hindi ko pa sure kung matatapos natin to. Pag natapos natin to, then kasama to sa midterms nyo. Okay? And then, topic learning outcomes of our midterm. So, in this one, you'll discuss and relate mathematics signature, explain the concepts of sets, relations, functions, and binary operations. And lastly, apply problem-solving strategies. Okay? And then for our finals, so we have here the mathematics as a tool. Okay? Below that, marami tayong category. So, data management, geometrics design, mathematical system, and then a logic. Okay? Actually, ito lang yata. Yeah, ito nga lang. So, medyo madami-dami rin to. Konti lang to. Actually, isang topic lang siya. Pero medyo madami-dami din kahit pa paano. Okay, so baka abutin tayo ng mga 4 meetings or 3 meetings dito. Alright, so for the data management, so we will gather, organize, and interpret organized data. So as you can see, dito napapasok yung statistics. Okay? And then we will predict phenomena given historical data. So like for example, ano mangyayari kapag ito na yung nakuha mong data, ano yung makukuha mong prediction? Like, may mga senyales naman niya, lagi may pattern. Like, bago bumagyo, yun, umuulan muna, and then hahangin na ng malakas, and then yun, after 2 hours, 3 hours, and then bagyo na. Okay, next one is geometric designs. We'll analyze geometric shapes, transformations using figure and the concept of permutation, like rotation, reflection, and then translation. And then for mathematical system, modular arithmetic, like addition and then multiplication. And then lastly, we have here the truth table or the logic statements and quantifiers. Okay. So if you guys have a question or queries or any concerns, you can just raise your hand or you can interrupt me right away. So okay lang yun, hindi naman ako nababastusan sa mga. So you don't need to ask permission kung magtatanong ka. You can just ask right away. Okay, so on nyo lang yung mic nyo and then start asking. Okay. And then our topic learning outcomes for the finals, we will gather, interpret, and then present our organized data, and then transform geometric shape using figures with the concept of permutation, and then perform modular arithmetic, and then construct a truth table of statements from the logic table or logic statements. Okay, so by far, ito lang yung mga topics na nandun sa Math 100 nyo. So kung matapos natin to lahat agad-agad and then may natitira pang oras, so maghahanap ako ng new topic or additional topic, okay, para madagdagan pa yung mga knowledge nyo about this one. Okay, kasi minsan kulang sa oras kasi sobrang daming subtopics din. Pero malay natin, baka mas mabilis tayo ngayon. And then for the textbook, so kung sakali namang mahilig kayo magbasa-basa, okay, gamit ang libro. Kasi yung iba ayaw na ayaw yung libro eh. Parang may trauma. Okay, pag libro, boring, ganun. Wala akong maintindihan sa libro, ganun. Mag-YouTube na lang tayo. Okay, pero iba, may, mas gusto yung libro. Okay? Wait lang, may nag-chat. Gohan, Pikpikan. Hi. Alright. So, ito yung libro mismo na pwede nyong bilhin. Very related dito sa subject na to. Okay? So, title is Mathematics in the Modern World. And then the author is Hoffman R. The year 2018. Okay? So, you can buy this one at Rex Bookstore. So, kung familiar kayo sa Rex Bookstore, sa baba lang ng Cathedral dito sa Baguio. Okay, meron doon yung librong to. And then course requirements. Of course, you have to take an exam. Ito yung pinaka-importante. Major examinations. Of course, we only have 2. Wala na tayong prelim, midterm, and then finals. Okay? And then, of course, maliban sa exam, kailangan natin yung class standing nyo. So, 50-50 yan. 50% for midterm exam, 50% for finals, and 50-50 rin ulit ito. So, CS ng midterm sa finals. Okay? So, ano ba yung mga nasa below sa CS? Of course, we have your quizzes. Ito yung pinaka-importante. Importante. Okay? Quizzes, seatworks, saka assignments. So, itong dalawang to, lahat naman na ibibigay ko ngayon is actually quizzes. Lahat yun. Okay? Lahat yun importante. Hindi na ako magbibigay ng seatworks or assignments. Actually, combination na yung quizzes nyo ng assignments sa seatwork. Why? Kasi binibigyan ko kayo ng mga 3 days, 4 days para tapusin yung quiz. Okay? Unlike before, kung yung klase nyo na yun, kunyari na, kung face-to-face, kung klase nyo na yun, and then bibigyan ko na isang oras para sa quiz. Pero for this online distance learning, I'll be giving you guys 3 days or sometimes 4 days or sometimes 1 week to finish that quiz. Okay? So here's how I grade or how I calculate your grade. So midterm score divided by tentative final score or the tentative final score. Okay? 50% class standing and then 50% major exam. Okay? Hindi pala divide to. Mali yun. Or to, or tentative final score. Confusing to dapat so palitan ko ng Orion soon. So 50% class studying and then 50% major exam. So 50% ng CS ng midterm, 50% ng CS ng midterm exam. Okay? And then for the final grades, 50% din yung midterm score. So kukunin natin yung 50% ng midterm score nyo or yung 50% tentative final or midterm score. Okay? So kung mababa yung midterm score mo, so pwedeng madamay yun sa final grade mo. So malaking impact yun. Hindi porket mataas na yung grade mo sa final grade or sa finals is mataas na lahat. So dapat mataas na yung midterm mo para mas tumaas pa yung midterm mo. Yung final mo. Okay? Kasi sa computation ng final grade, kasama yung midterm final score. Okay? And then 50% final score. So yung 50% dito, ito na yung final exam nyo saka yung final tentative score, yung mga CS, assignments, seatworks, and then quizzes. Okay. So take note that scores are transmuted to an equivalent grade where a score of at least 60 would be the minimum passing grade of 75. So ang passing score ng UC, so yung standard ng UC is 60% as always. Hindi 50%. So unlike the other school, kapag meron kang nakuhang 50 out of 100, yun na yung pasado. Okay? Hindi ganun sa UC. Sa UC, 60% ang passing score. So para makapasa ka, dapat lahat ng quizzes mo or even your final exam or midterm exam, dapat lahat yun 60%. Okay? And above. Kapag below 60%, you'll get 74 or even 73. Okay? So I hope clear yun. Yun yung standard ng UC. So bakit nagtataka? Sir, nakalahati ko naman lahat. Kasi hindi ganun yung computation. Okay? Laging 60% tayo. So dapat 60 out of 100, 6 out of 10, and so on and so forth. Okay? So here's the method. So of course, we'll always be having a lectures. And then sometimes participative, interactive, wala nang board break. Kasi this one is for face-to-face. And then of course, very important, self-study and then blended learning. So, kung kaya mo mag-aral mag-isa, then do this one. Self-study. And then kapag kailangan mo naman, kasi iba mas gumagana yung utak or mas, ano ba, mas nagiging masipag sila kapag meron silang kasama. Okay, so you can do this one, blended learning. Okay, so pwede kayong group, 3 kayo, 4, 5. Okay, pwede rin kayong, yan, bahala na kayo. Pwede kayong via Zoom or pwede kayong mag-meet. Pero I don't recommend kasi nga pandemic pa. And then demonstration or video presentation. So video presentation, ito na yung video. Okay, so wala akong ibibigay na video presentation. Lahat yon will be live. Itong video na to na nakikita nyo ngayon. And then demonstration, of course. Marami na ito. Alright? And then classroom management. Okay, so sadly, wala tayong attendance. Okay? So, okay lang na hindi ka pumasok ng Zoom natin from the start to the end. As long as dun sa canvas mo is mataas na nakukuha mo. Okay? Pero kung let's say nahihirapan ka or nahuhuli ka, I advise na join ka lagi sa Zoom meeting para kung may dinidiscuss man ako tapos hindi mo naintindihan, you can ask me right away. Para doon pala mapaliwanag ko na and then hindi ka nahuhuli. Para pag may binigay akong quiz, masasagutan mo agad. Hindi yung inaaral mo pa lang kasi medyo naguguluhan ka. Okay? So, attendance, hindi na ako nag-check since sobrang complicated ngayon dito ng attendance. Okay? Bakit? Yung iba dyan, sasali lang sa Zoom meeting and then naka-off yung camera, naka-off yung mic, tapos babalik na, matutulog. Okay? So, hindi reliable. Okay? Nakasali lang siya with the use of computer or technology pero wala naman talaga siya doon physically. Okay? And then, assignments and other coursework due at the beginning of okay, so never mind this one. So, depende na lang to sa due date na ibibigay ko dun sa Canvas. Okay? Well, of course, late assignments are worth 50% credit after due date. So, make sure na kapag binigyan ka ng 3 days para tapusin yung assignment, tapusin nyo in the 3 days or within 3 days. Kasi kapag hindi, pag na-late na kayo, i-allow ko pa rin naman kayo i-pass nyo yung assignment, pero yung credit nun is 50% na lang. Swerte kayo kapag hindi ko pa na-checkan. Okay? Pwede pa yon. Kasi hindi ko pa naman na-checkan. Pero pag na-checkan ko na, and then, ayun, nandun na yung score, tapos na-record ko na, tapos magsasubmit pa lang kayo, of course, 50% na lang yung credit nun. Okay? So, medium of instruction, lectures, discussion, and documentation will be in English. So, maybe 50-50 or 70-30. Okay? Hindi naman talaga ako English teacher. Okay? So, mas gamay ko ang Tagalog. So, I only speak English if it's really needed kapag may mga foreigner. Pero I think there is no foreigner in here. So, question, sir, paano pa enroll ulit yung subject na bagsak sa first half? Asking ng po, sir. The enrollment. So, I think January na yung enrollment natin. So, pwede mo siyang i-enroll ulit. Pero I highly advise na wag niyong i-re-enroll. Lalo na kapag naintindihan nyo naman talaga yung subject. I-completion nyo na lang.
Sir, how?
How? First of all, you have to contact your instructor kasi sila yung magbibigay ng instruction kung paano. Kung ano yung mga gagawin or ano yung mga dapat gawin. Okay?
Yun lang kasi problema, sir. Hindi po, parang hindi makontak yung teacher na yun. Specifically, dapat sa Gmail lang daw siya. I don't know, sir. Pero hindi niya naman sinasagot yung mga message namin.
Pwede muna kayo kay Juan, kay Ma'am Maris. Or dun sa Juan natin, sa UC say help desk. UC say enrollment help desk, yata yun. Dun sa page na yun, pwede kayo mag-inbox and then yun, query lang kayo ng marami. Okay, kasi or maya kasi madalas hindi nababasa yun eh. So dapat makulit ka dun.
Ay, sige, sir.
So
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
kumpletohin mo na lang yung concern mo para minsanan. Huwag niyong gawing
Okay,
parang
sir.
chat box yun. Minsanan dapat okay.
Sige, sir. Thank you so much.
Right, so and who can work we receive a lot of opinion. Wait lang ha. Ayan. So, sorry for that one, Mr. Andil Titawan. So, I have to mute you para mas makapag-focus tayo. So, kung may question ka, Mr. Andil.
natin, sir.
So, kung may question ka, Mr. Andil, so you can open your mic anytime. So, written and spoken work may receive a lower mark if it's, in the opinion of the instructor, deficient in English. So, wala naman yata binigay last time. So, if ever, magbigay mo na ako ng essay ngayon wherein kailangan nyo talagang ipaliwanag using written, okay, or essay na dapat English. Okay? Hindi pwedeng Tagalog, zero na kagad yun. And then kapag nag-English kayo, so make sure na tama naman or may intindihan ko naman. Hindi naman ako nang check ng grammar. Okay, as long as nakuha ko yung thought or yung sense, then ako, yun na yun, bibigyan ko ng score. Okay? Pero kapag di ko naintindihan or di ko maintindihan, in my opinion, okay, so of course, magkakaroon ka ng lower score or you may get zero kasi wala nga ako naintindihan. Okay? And then consultation schedules. So, this was before nung face-to-face pa. Pero ngayon, you can chat me anytime or you can message me to my Gmail, to my, even my Outlook account. I think nilagay ko na doon sa introduction. Pero I think, nilagay ko ba? Not sure. So, pwede mo kayo message sa Gmail ko, sa Canvas, or even my Facebook. So, pinaka-recommendable ko is yung Facebook since doon ako laging naka-online. Sa Canvas kasi minsan lang, like 3 times a day or 5 times a day lang ako mag-open doon. So, mas matagal yan. So, recommended set an appointment to confirm. So, no need. Wala na appointment. So, message na lang ako agad-agad kapag may question or may queries kayo regarding with our discussion, quizzes, or kung ano man yun, kung ano yung concern mo. Okay? So, instructor, here's my info. Here's my number. So, just in case, okay, just in case na nawalan kayo ng kuryente, okay, and then wala kayong internet din, so you can message me, okay? Though hindi ako nagre-reply kasi wala akong load palagi. Okay? Hindi ako naglo-load actually. So, pwede nyo i-text like for example, deadline na ng quiz nyo bukas, and then nawala ng kuryente ngayon, sir. Nito ganyan. Unscheduled interruption of electricity. So, pwede nyo i-message. Sir, ano po? Parang sa kalimitan po. So, di naman naka-private yung account ko, no? So, you can just search this one. Then, Mel Paul Saavedra. So, that's what I'm using right now. Kasi dalawa yung account ko, pero ito yung ginagamit ko ngayon. Then, Mel Paul Saavedra. So, yung profile picture ko doon is, I have my girlfriend with me. So, dalawa kami. So, me and my girlfriend. So, para lang may basis kayo kung sakaling may kaparehas ako ng pangalan. Though I doubt na meron ng kaparehas. So, just search that one. Alright, so you're welcome. And then here's my Gmail. So, ito very, very madalang. Like, every 2 days sinisilip ko to. So, hindi ko sinasuggest na dito kayo mag-message. Though, kung wala talaga ibang way, then pwede naman. So, yan. And then for my Canvas, so pwede nyo namang i-direct na lang doon sa Canvas and then message me. Alright. So, yun lang yung sa ngayon. So, may mga question ba kayo regarding with the overview of our or of this subject? Question or clarification? So, I'll count. 5 seconds. So, kung wala, ibig sabihin walang question. Or clear lahat yan sa inyo. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay? So, wala kayong question? So, let's begin our topic right away. Kung wala nang question. Alright, so, are you guys ready na? Ready na ba tayo? Hello? Are you guys still there?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Alright.
sir.
Okay, that's good. So, for our very first topic, so, nature of mathematics. Okay? So, first, we have here nature of mathematics description. So as rational creatures, we tend to identify and follow patterns, whether consciously or subconsciously. So when we say consciously, you're aware that you're following a certain pattern. Subconsciously, like you're half or not really aware that you're following a certain pattern. So, for example na lang, sa mga pattern na ginagawa natin or yung mga alam nating pattern na pina-follow natin is yung nakasanayan natin. Like, for example, pagkagising mo ng umaga, breakfast ka na. Okay? So, pattern na yan ng buhay mo kasi nga kailangan mong kumain. Like, yun yung pattern na rin ng katawan mo kasi kinakailangan niya ng pagkain. And then, after nung breakfast, of course, magkakaroon ka ng merienda, and then lunch, and then merienda ulit, and then dinner. Paulit-ulit yun. Okay, laging ganon. Kung may mabago man, of course, madidililing oras or mapapaaga. So, yun yung mga pwede nyo i-consider na pwedeng mabago. Pero, same pa rin. Meron ka pa rin breakfast. Or sometimes, wala kang breakfast. Pero as always, 90% nagbe-breakfast ka naman siguro. Okay? And so on and so forth. So, yung mga patterns na aware ka. Okay? And then subconsciously, so ito naman yung mga patterns na ginagawa mo pero hindi ka masyadong aware. So, ano yung mga yon? Anyone who's doing anything subconsciously? Or doing a pattern or following a pattern? Of course, hindi mo nga alam eh. So, pero bali lang, mali natin. Baka meron sa inyo makasagot. Ano yung mga pattern na yon na hindi nyo namamalayan pero ginagawa nyo pala siya with pattern? Anyone? Wala? Wala kang idea?
Sir, siguro yung blinking of eyes.
So, yeah. Pwede. So, maya or meron naman itong pattern like, I don't know, 60? Hindi naman siguro. Mga 30 to 50, we blink. Hindi yata, para mas marami. Hindi ko sure. Pero, meron tayong counts or average counts of blinking of an eye in a minute. Okay, so that's one pattern. Second is yung paglalakad natin. Diba? So, hindi naman tayo naglalakad left, and then right. Hindi naman siya freestyle na pwedeng left lang palagi and then pwedeng right. So, lagi yan, after ng left, magra-right ka na. After ng right, magla-left ka na. So, that's one pattern that we are unaware that we are following. Okay, laging ganun. Okay? Hindi man, of course, siguro may task kang kailangan gawin like left, and then right. Okay? Pero in that case,
Sir,
aware ka na, conscious ka na that you're following a certain pattern. Okay?
Sir, pag nakakita ka ng magandang babae.
Pag nakakita ka daw ng magandang babae, sabi ni Mr. Timmy, subconsciously or unconsciously, papalingon ka na lang. Ganun. Uy, ganda. So, pattern na rin yon sa sarili mo or sa sarili natin. Okay? Depende yan sa tao. Okay? So, in that case, parang more on personal perspective na yan. Okay? So, pag maganda yun para sa'yo, papalingon ka siguro. Pero iba, hindi. Okay? Right, so next one is recognizing patterns feels natural. Okay, natural na yun sa atin kasi ganun gumana yung utak natin. Lagi tayong may dapat sunding pattern o hindi naman dapat. Like yun yung gusto, yun yung comfort zone ng utak natin. Kasi pag may pattern, mas madaling gawin. Pag magulo, syempre ayaw natin na magulo, di ba? So hindi natin yung susundin. Like our brain is hardwired to recognize them. Okay? Kasi pagkaanak pa lang, meron na tayong pattern na ginagawa. Or yun, sa lahat naman ng ito nangyari yun. Pagkaanak pa lang, iiyak, magugutom. Pag yung baby, pag umiiyak, nagugutom. Pag yung baby umiiyak, ibig sabihin, maybe naihi siya or natae. Okay, yung mga ganon. Or yung baby umiiyak, katatapos ng kumain, katatapos lang din kumain, umihi. Baka may iba pang mali. Okay? So, yung pag-iyak is senyales na ng baby na may problema siya. So, yun yung mga pattern or mga natural pattern na nangyari sa mundo natin. Okay? So, early humans recognize repeating interval of day and night. So, that is one pattern that our ancestors found out. So, hindi man sila aware, nung una, pero nung kalaunan, alam na nila parang, after 12 hours, magiging gabi na. Okay? After 12 hours ulit, magiging umaga na ulit, which is day. Okay? Next one is the cycle of the moon. So, hindi ko alam paano nila ginawa ito noon, pero siguro every night, sinusulat nila lahat ng mga detail. Like, for this night, half moon. Second night, or after 3 days, 5 days, full moon na siya. So, hindi ako familiar, no? Pero ganun, merong pattern yung moon natin. So, na-realize siguro nila, every 30 days, parang ito yung nangyayari. Another 30 days, ito na naman. Another 30 days, ito na naman. Okay? Next one is the rising and falling of tides. So, natural phenomena to, no? So, nung una siguro hindi nila pinapansin, pero nung kalaunan, pagkaangat nung wave ng dagat or nung tide, babagsak na yan. Hihilayan ulit. Tapos aangat, tapos babagsak. Okay? So, laging ganon. Hindi naman pwedeng aangat, tapos aangat pa ulit. Okay? So, aangat, babagsak, aangat, babagsak. And then, the changing of the seasons. So, nung unang panahon, siguro napansin na rin nila na, after 3 months, ito yung season. After 3 months, ito naman. After 3 months, ito naman. So, for example, depende yan sa geography ng nasan man yung taon yun. So, iba 4 seasons, iba naman 2 seasons. Like here in the Philippines, we only have rainy and then sunny season. And then, as a conclusion, awareness with these patterns allowed humans to survive. Okay? So, kung walang pattern, baka, or kung hindi tayo nagpa-follow ng pattern, baka madami nang nangyari, patay na tayo. Okay? So, one good example of this one is sa pedestrian. Okay? May pattern lagi yan. Kapag green, nasa ka lang pwedeng tumawid. Kapag red, of course, mag-stop ka. Kasi yun yung pattern na sinusunod natin. Okay? The same with the animals. Meron silang instinct na dapat ganito, ganyan. Okay? Hindi naman sila basta-basta gumagawa ng mga bagay-bagay. So, may pattern din silang sinusunod. Okay? Pag nagutom, mag-hunt na sila, and then pag inandok, matutulog na sila. Or yung mga bear, yung iba, kapag malapit na yung winter, so yung iba nag-hibernate, kumakain na ng marami, tapos matutulog sila for 6 months. Saka na lang sila gigising kapag tapos na yung winter. Yung ganung pattern. So next one is, do you also notice patterns around you? So what other examples can you think of? So I'll only give 2 minutes. Okay? So give other example of patterns around you. So it says here 10 points. Okay? Pero hindi ko na siya i-rate. So lahat na lang to. Okay? Kung sino may gustong i-share, then share it. Kung ano yung mga patterns na nakikita nyo sa paligid nyo. Anyone?
Sir, mga tiles.
Tiles, di ba? May mga pattern yan. Yung iba, diretso. Yung iba naman, alternate. Okay, very good. Ano pa?
Paggawa ng bahay, sir.
Pag ano?
Paggawa ng bahay.
House designs.
House design, paggawa ng bahay. Ayun. So, same lang. Alright. So, tama. House designs or paggawa ng bahay. Kasi nga, lagi naman tayo nag-uumpisa sa base or yung foundation. Hindi naman pwedeng bubong muna, and then yung walling, and then yung base. So, laging yung base muna or yung foundation, and then bago papataas. Okay? So, laging ganun yung pattern.
Sir,
Wala.
orasan.
Orasan, lagi may
Oras.
hours lagi.
Sir, calendar, sir.
Calendar. Okay, gaya ng kanina. So, yan. So, the cycle of the moon. What else?
Stairs.
There's like pattern yan. So, yan. Pataas lagi or pababa. Hindi naman pwedeng dito tapos magkakahiwalay sila. Alright. So, those are the other examples of patterns around us. Okay, so marami pa. Thousands pa or hundreds pa, hindi lang natin na-figure out sa ngayon siguro. Okay? So, we now only have 1 minute. Okay? So, tapusin lang natin hanggang dito. Okay? So, in the general sense of the word, patterns are regular, repeated, or recurring forms or designs. Okay? So, yung mga nabanggit natin kanina, pwedeng repeated siya, pwedeng regular, pwedeng recurring forms, or pwedeng sa design. Okay? So we see patterns every day. from the layout of floor tiles. Very good. So ayan ang sabi ni, di ko na alam, Mr. Basta Mr. yung sabi kanina na ito. And then the science of skyscrapers. And then to the way we tie our shoelaces. There's always a pattern. So dito marami namang style, pero of course there's always a pattern on that one. Etc. Okay? So we will continue this one or we will finish this one in part 3. Okay? Kasi meron na lang tayong 1 minute. So kung may queries or question, so mamaya na lang sa part 3. Okay? So for now, bye-bye ulit. 5 minutes to 7 minutes yung hintayin nyo. Okay, just wait for the third link.